Hello everyone, Douglas Waltz, Old Man Comic Book Reviews, coming at you with a stack. We're going to start off with one of my favorite independents, Jonna and the Unpossible Monsters, written by Chris Samnee and Laura Samnee, with art by Chris Samnee. I think it's a, open wine, there you go. So, they've gotten away from the city of people. Jonna is still, you know, the thing that kills all of the monsters. They end up in a cave and they find little flowers full of monsters. And then there's the weird part. I can't tell you the weird part, but it's the weird part. And this is just a great, this would have made a great cartoon. But it's not a cartoon, so you get what you get. Great book, great art. Husband and wife team, I do believe. You should get it. Oni Press? Oni. All right. First issue of a brand new Jim Mahfood comic from Image. Girl Scouts. Stone Ghost. All of it's done by Jim Mahfood, so I don't have to worry about that. It's like a futuristic city. All the artwork is super interesting. There was already another Girl Scouts comic. These aren't new. But it's, yeah. We're picking up on things. They give, when they do the flashback, it goes from this to yellow ruled paper and little scratchy artwork. So, pretty cool. Once in a while, they throw you off when they throw color in. The bad guy's red. So yeah, it's good. It's the first issue, and it starts off really, really good. You get one really wild piece of artwork where the guy's like, "Ha, I'll show you, you can't beat me." Kapow! He blows his brains out. Oh, I liked that. I don't know if that was a spoiler. If it was, you'll get over it. So, anyways, it's just started. Girl Scouts. Apparently there's an Ultra Deluxe edition on 11x17 format on, oh, that's for a different comic book. Never mind. Alright. Issue 6 of Space Pirate Captain Harlock. Also, it'd be nice if they told me it was a 6-issue miniseries! Story, Leiji Matsumoto, Jerome Alclay, art Jerome Alclay. And they have to fight off the giant elemental ladies. There's the lava one. There's the ice one. I have completely spazzed on what they're actually called.
Maisons?
Maison, according to camera person Danny. And you think something sad happens in it, but it's Captain Harlock, so you're like, oh, I'm so sad. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine at the end. It wraps everything up nicely. It's a good 6 issues. If you ever watch the comic, or if you ever watch the series, the cartoon series, this is a good comic book. Just telling a little story of its own. So, if you want it in hardcover, I guess it's coming out soon. We will not be getting it in hardcover. We bought the floppies. Unless camera person Dandelion wants the hardcover, and then she can buy it herself. Alright, Stephen King and Owen King's Sleeping Beauties, number 8. We have adapted by Real Yours, art by Allison Sampson, and it's supposed to be a 12-issue miniseries. And the women are at the prison. These guys steal a bunch of guns and head for the prison. This is what you call when the shit is hitting the fan. And there's the guy who gets told, just go cut one of them out of the cocoon to see what happens. And we don't know what's going to happen. So, it's odd. It's a weird comic book, but I don't know. I like it. It's a bizarre sleeping sickness that's all over the world, not just this little town. But it's Stephen King, so we're doing it from this little town. That's how that works. He takes the micro story. Task Force Z! Number 2! It's such a silly book. Let me find you your peeps. We got Matt Rosenberg writing it. Eddie Barrows is the pencils. Eber Ferreira is the inks. And last we left the Red Hood. He was being chased by the Arkham Knight, who was going to eat him. Bane and Man-Bat were dead, and there's a guy named Bloom who looks like Slender Man. That's all we got. And the running joke is that the girl always comes to find him when he's naked in the shower. This is 2 issues in a row, so I'm pretty sure that's our running joke. So I like that. Also, Bane and Man-Bat, because they are zombies, are fine. They just put them back together again. And the Arkham Knight looks like Arkham Knight is actually, she's healing more than a zombie. She's becoming a person. And I was so happy to see them fighting the Cobra Cult. I used to love the old Cobra comic book. So, yep, they're back in a big way. Bane, they drew him huge. He's a big monkey. And yeah, it's good. I'm a big fan of the Z, and apparently Deadshot's going to show up. I think he shot Red Hood though. So I don't know. All right. I think we talked about this one. It was a blind bag promo thing. So we're going to talk about the first issue of Dirk Manning's Twisted Haunted Highons, The Curse of the Green Book. This is the second of 2 series by Source Point Press. We have to see where they put the thing. Story is created by Twisted, because they're the guys, and Dirk Manning. Written by Dirk Manning. Pencils and inks by Mariana Picosta. We'll give everybody stuff. Why not? Colors and letters by Alessandro De Fornassari. Edited by Draina Joe. So they've gone to New Orleans. It's Twisted. They hunt ghosts. They bring their own ghosts with them. So, as before when she was in there. And then they talked to Lady Homshabom. So, it's a mystery down in New Orleans. So there will be ghosts, there will be spirits. There's the green book that's mentioned. We will not mention much more because you should just go out and buy it. This is a good book. I don't even really listen to Twisted. And still great stuff. So issue 1's out. Go get yours now before they go away. These books tend to sell out. My new favorite book, we're up to issue 3 on Bigfoot Frankenstein. Is real, according to the cover. Mark Bertolini is the writer and co-creator. Vernon Smith is the artist, letterer, and co-creator. And Kai Ting is the colorist. Since there's only 3 of them, they all get to have their own thing. So we have our Frankenstein waking up with his Frankenstein Bigfoot in a hotel room. He's already been picked up. It's a motel, actually. Bigfoot got taken a picture of. Bigfoot Frankenstein. They took a picture of him because he needed a soda. He even says, "Damn sugary goodness, you will be my downfall." So there's the guy Dwight Fry, who's part of the Sasquatch cult, who they use Sasquatch blood to make themselves big and strong. And they thought that all of them were dead. They had no idea that Frankenstein had stitched together another Bigfoot out of parts of all of the Bigfoots that they killed. So they come looking for Bigfoot to beat his butt, and Bigfoot's not standing for it. It's a pretty nice fight scene. So, and we find out when he gets really mad, he kind of gets out of control. So we're working on that. And then at the end, a bunch of rednecks with guns are going to go after Bigfoot Frankenstein. So we'll see how that goes in the next issue. I do like this book a lot. I like that they put in extra covers that you can get. Oh, and if you were going to ever ruin your comic book, here's the coloring page. Here's another coloring page. Don't call it your book, kids. Put this in a Xerox machine. Be sure not to hurt your binding. Take a nice picture of it and call it, because your crayon's not going to stick to this glossy paper anyways. But it's a good book. You should buy it. And where are we at? Oh, last one, because that's the one I don't read. All right, Barbarella number 5. As always, we have Sarah Hoyt as the writer. Madabek Musabekov is the artist. Ivan Nunes is the colorist. Carlos M. Mangual is the letterer. I gave everybody their thing today. So they're on a planet called Rio. They're not on a thing, a continent or a city or whatever. And it's Miss Barbarella deciding that she's gonna. It's Barbarella. She wants to have some yummy, sexy times. She's just gonna do it. She also has her angel friend who's supposed to be a hologram, but he's more than a hologram, and it's good. Yeah, I'm liking where the story's going. They go out and have just interplanetary adventures. The person who was supposed to come after him for the last few books is kind of a doofus, so no big deal. And at the end, it's as far as happy endings go, it's got kind of a happy ending there. It better not be the end, I hope. I mean, they didn't say to be concluded. And we get an adventure with her and Vix next issue. Vix is her little fox critter that talks and can now speak in complete sentences, although that was not a thing until recently. Something happened to Vix where Vix can talk in complete sentences. So there they all are, folks. A giant stack of yummy comic book goodness. You should go to your local comic book store. Sophie, Fiona, you didn't come over this week. That's okay. We saw you on Thursday. We saw you on Friday when we looked at reindeer. So it was a good time. The rest of you, go find a comic book store. Find comic books online. Read some comic books. Go find some of these comic books. If I had to pick one for you to pick, you really should introduce yourself to Jim Mahfood. His artwork is just amazing for the eyes. And I'll see you next week with more comic books.